Hello, hello. Please say hi when you jump on. Hey, Sandra. Thank you for my cute little gift that you're, yeah, gift. That's a gift, right? That you sent me on the phone. That was hilarious. I was cracking up. My husband and I were cracking up at it. Hey, Cheryl. Please say hi when you jump on. If you're new, please let me know this is your first time and where you're from. Hey, Martha. So, my name is Jeri Mobley, for anybody that doesn't know, and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. If you are watching this live, there'll be a little red live button up here at the top. Excuse me. If you do not see that, then you are watching the replay, either on Facebook or on YouTube. So, and you can see all my videos, whether they're lives or not, on Facebook. Well, all the lives are on Facebook. And then on YouTube, my lives and my recorded videos will be there. So, you guys are so cute. Are you talking about this one or this one? Sorry, Martha, I didn't know what you were talking about. So, my hands are a little puffy this afternoon. To answer your question, yeah, see my finger's puffy. My wedding ring has diamonds and emeralds in it, besides not my engagement ring, but this part, the band. And, yeah, it's emeralds. Here. Can you see it? My husband has the same one. We got them from Ireland. So they're real, genuine, beautiful. It's kind of hard to see in this light, honestly. But, and then this is, I just lost the name of it. What's it called? A Mystic Topaz. Topaz is my my birthstone, because I'm November. But I don't like the orange one, so I usually wear blue or Mystic. Thank you. Yeah, our very first wedding bands when we first got married, because we were broke, was a silver, no kidding, a silver wedding band with the Trinity knots like this one has. And I think they were like $10 a piece. They were sterling silver, and that's what we wore. And then different anniversaries, we graduated, got a stone. My first stone was a cubic zirconia. It was a one carat cubic zirconia, and then we got the wedding bands, and then I finally got my real diamond, which is two carats. Okay. That has nothing to do with this class. I just wanted to answer your question. Y'all probably see I change this ring, of course, all the time. I wear whatever to match what I'm wearing. I happen to be wearing green today, so I don't know. I have emeralds, but I like this. I don't know if you guys have ever played with or seen a Mystic Topaz, but they're so cool because they have like purple, blue, and green in them, and those are purple and green in particular are my favorite colors. So I really love the Mystic Topaz. Anyway, okay, so come to a crafting class and let's talk about rings. But thank you very much. What's in your cup? Mine's tea. So speaking of sapphires though, my son, his birthstone is sapphire and my daughter's birthstone is diamond. So I really want to get like a mother's ring that has a sapphire and a diamond, like a bigger one. And I think I'm gonna have to have it made because I've never been able to find what I want, so. Oh, it just showed up pretty? That's funny. I don't know why. Okay, so we're doing today the all-inclusive kit, Hello Dear Friend, and all-inclusive just means that the stamp set and everything comes with it. Some of our kits, you can buy the stamp set separately, but this one included the stamp set. So, water in your cup. What else are you guys drinking? Okay, so I was kind of hoping Chris would be on here. She should be. I don't know. So this is the kit. It looks like this. It comes in this great little box, this craft, kind of craft colored box. I love these boxes because they're great for storing things after you're done making your kit. So let me, it's hard to get it out of there. So this is what comes in the kit. You have your all-inclusive pack that has everything in it, including a block. And we'll open that in a second. You also get a Stampin' spot that's Misty Moonlight. I'm not going to use this one because I'm going to use my big stamp pad today. And I'm also not going to use this because I already have one. And then you get your stamp set. So obviously, once you're done making all of the stuff, all the cards, you still have your stamp set, which makes it a really great value. So, you like lime, don't you, Sandra? You always have lime in your water. Maybe you washed your hands. Martha! You're such a mess. I love you. Okay, anyway. So, all of that comes in the kit. So funny. Okay, so we're going to open up. I'm going to grab my Misty Moonlight stamp pad, and I'll move this out of the way. So we're going to open up the kit now. So I usually just take my scissors and slip that under there. Ugh, open. Why can't I get it to let go? It's got a hold of it's got a hold of the corner, that's why. Okay. So this chipboard is super nice and thick, so if you want to use this for something, obviously you can keep that. It makes for really cool 3D projects. And of course you get the slim D size basically, but it's slim. It doesn't have the ergonomic acrylic block. What did I do with, okay, so this is my stamp set that I've already used, and I put my stamps in these little clear things. I'm going to have a organizational talk about these later, so I'm not going to spend time on that at the moment, but I do need to get this out of here because I'm going to need it. Okay, so in your kit, you have your instruction booklet, and the instruction booklet, when you open it up, has everything that's in your kit, some tips and things like that, coordinating colors and steps. The numbered steps here match with the numbers on the pictures of the 4 cards, but I am going to show you what to do regardless, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay. Also in here you have some dimensionals. I have no words today. You have the copper trim. The envelopes in here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these that have the inside that's green, and then that are regular size, and then you have 6 of the little ones that make the little note card envelopes. Okay, so then you have card bases. You have 3 of each of these 2, and you have 3 of each of these 2 card bases. Okay, So there's all of the card bases. And then you also have in here, oh look, mine got damaged. Oh wait, it didn't damage the important part. Good. Okay. You also have in here all of your little copper lined. These are copper lined, which I really like the labels. You have the copper, I really have no words today, vellum. These are really beautiful. And then you have the leaves that punch out and the flowers that punch out. Now, this actually ends up, there are 3 extra of the large yellow flowers and 3 extra of the small yellow flowers. And then there are 6 extra of the leaves. And then there are 3 extra of each of the label sizes. So there's 3 extra of these, 3 extra of these, 3 extra of these, and 3 extra of these. So basically one of these pages is what you need to complete the cards, but then you have a whole nother one in case you make mistakes or to use for other cards, which I love because then I can use those on other things. So let's start by making the cards the way they are, and then I will show you some alternatives. So here's the original cards. So we have this cute one right here. We've got this one that says thank you. We have a day to remember, and you make my heart smile. So this is the set the way it comes, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and get started with that. We will start with a day to remember, and then we'll do this one, and then this one. And I will show you alternatives after that. Okay, so what I do in the beginning when I'm gonna make just one set of cards is I take one of each of the bases, like this, and I just lay them out. And then I take the pieces that I know I'm gonna need for that card. Oh, there's also some glue dots in here. I forgot about those. I don't know how I missed those. So for this, I'm gonna go ahead and punch all of these out like this, but I only need one of each. But it's easier if you punch them all together, especially with the vellum, because they just pop all out together, which is nice. Okay, so we need one of these for the purple. We need this one for the day to remember one, and we need this one to go with the leaves. And then I'll set the rest of these aside. Then we have the leaves. So with the leaves, you need two for this one. And I think that's it. 1, 2, 1, 2. How many did I say extra? 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, that's right. Okay. And then we also need one of the large yellow flowers for this one. We need the blue one for this one. And then we need the pink, purple, and the little yellow one for the leaf card. And then this big pink one right here for that one. So you see you have these 2 left over. That's where the extras come from. Okay, and then for these, we need the little bitty one goes with the purple card. This longer one right here goes with the leaf one. The wide one goes with this one, and the kind of medium one here goes with the yellow card, okay? So you still have the rest for the other cards, plus a whole nother sheet in case you make mistakes. Okay, so that is all of that. And we don't worry about the envelopes right now. You can stamp on the envelopes if you want to, but you don't need to. Okay, I'm going to back up just a minute and look and see what everybody has said here. Oh, I'm not sure what you said. Yes, I do about Sandra. Yesterday was fun, wasn't it? I mean, we made this, which I'm going to make a card of, by the way. I'm truly going to make a card with that. Yes, I love the copper too. It's beautiful. Hey, Lisa. So if you have joined while I was showing everybody what we have here, please say hi. And if you're new, let me know and where you're from and tell me what is in your cup. I have tea with honey. This is periodic tea. I drink herbal tea. I don't drink... I do sometimes drink green tea, not right now while I'm doing my AIP protocol thing, but I do sometimes drink green tea. Okay, so before we start on any of this, I want to go ahead and stamp all my sentiments, so I'm actually going to steal these back, and I'm just going to move these over so that I can do them here in a second. Okay, so these 4 sentiments, let's go ahead and stamp these and get that out of the way because we can do it all at once. So we need our Misty Moonlight, and if you have the little one, that works too. And then our stamp set. So we need the one that's, these are great sentiments, by the way. We need the one that says A Day to Remember for this one. We need, I think, let's see, Hello, dear friend. You make my heart smile. It's on that one. And then the thank you. And I really love this one, just a little note. I think that one's really cute. I did end up using that a lot. And that one works really well either on this label or that label, FYI. So yeah, really cute. Okay, so you can change that out if you want to. In fact, I think I'm going to change the, well, no, I won't, because you guys want to see it the way they made it, right? No, I'm going to change it because I have one the way they made it and I can show you that. We'll make this one say just a little note. I think I can fit that on there. Why not, right? I think the Hello, dear friend would fit on this one too. Yeah, it will. So you could switch those up if you wanted to. Why not? Let's do it just for fun. Okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put these on blocks and stamp them. So this one is just a little note. Awesome. You're going to the melting pot? I'm so jealous. I haven't been to the melting pot in years. It's so darn expensive, especially when you have like a whole family that you're trying to take. So isn't that pretty? I just love that. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and wipe this off. I'm just going to use a microfiber cloth like I usually do with some of our Stampin' Mist. The Stampin' Mist has a little bit of, besides being a cleaner, and it smells, oh, it smells so good. Besides being a cleaner, it also has a conditioner in it for your stamps. So just so you know. Okay, and then we'll do this one here. It's your granddaughter's? What's your granddaughter's? Like she owns it? I'm going to come visit you and you have to take me there if that's the case. I would love to go to the melting pot. It really truly has been years. I love it so much. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and switch over. You can stay with your D block, but I'm going to switch to a C for the smaller ones. Graduation. It's your daughter's graduation? Is that what your granddaughter's graduation? Or is it your graduation? I'm confused now. please let me know. I really, really, really love the Misty Moonlight color. It's such a pretty color. And it looks so nice. This color combination is really nice. And by the way, it goes very, very well with the hydrangea paper, the DSP. Okay. And like I said, if you want to stamp, there's some little flowers, little flower bud and leaf that you can stamp on the front of your envelope if you'd like to do that. That is always an option as well. Okay, so I think you're saying that that your daughter is graduating. So congratulations if that's the case. And if you lived closer, I would totally come join you. I would crash. Totally crash it. Okay. So we need this middle one, which on the original has a day to remember. So if you used a day to remember, that's fine. I'm using the Hello Dear Friend just because I wanted to be different this time. So I'm going to put this right here so you can see it. Okay, so what's great about these kits is that they're actually quite simple. They're easy to put together and quick, which is one of the things I love about kits, because then they give you cards that you can send out quickly. So, you know, if you have a bunch of kits and you make the cards real quickly and you have them out in your stash that you can just send, that's great. Or you can keep your kits and just use them to make cards, which is nice too. For some reason, this is curling, so I'm just gonna, I don't know why, it's really humid today, so it might be that. I don't know why that's curling. It's bizarre. My other one didn't curl at all. I'm trying to get it to stop. Wait, you're going to Oklahoma City? The Oklahoma City melting pot? Lisa, you're killing me. I'm gonna come crash it, I'm telling you. Is that tonight? Yeah, you said this evening. Okay, honey, I'm going out to dinner with them. I'm just kidding. I can't. Because I'm on the AIMP protocol thing right now, so I can't. I'm so sad. I really wish I could come with you, Lisa. I would. I would totally do that. That would be fun. But I wouldn't actually crash your graduation, but thank you. That's hilarious. I'd love to. Okay, now, I have no idea why they chose to do it this direction, because to me it looks like a diamond, but I guess it's not. It's just like a prism, so you can do it however you want. But this is basically where they have you put this, okay? And then you have this piece, which is going to go here, and then your sentiment kind of tucks under here. Now, you also need a piece of the twine, the copper twine, and you need a piece that is 14 inches. So you can either use that much or you can use less or more or whatever you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and use what they recommend, using my snips that are specifically for my ribbon. Oops. And people ask me why I do that, and that's because paper is very hard on our snips and it wears them down. So when you're doing when you're cutting ribbon and things like that, you need a really fresh pair of snips. So those snips, I don't use them for anything else. Okay. All right. So because this is vellum and we can't put it straight down, just like any old way, what we're going to do is we're going to look at where these things are going to hit. And so I want this about here. And then this is going to be here. So I know that I can put some vellum, some adhesive here and here. So I'm just going to hold my fingers there and flip it over so that I know where I want it. And that is what I'm going to do. And then I will put this down approximately where it has me put that down. All right. So now we're going to put dimensionals on both of these things. So you have, and you could use the glue dots. I guess I should have done that for putting this down, to be honest, because that would be the proper way to show you. Hey, Rochelle, how are you doing? We're doing a kit class and you are welcome to watch. It's fun. Another time. Absolutely. Absolutely. For those of you that don't know, Rochelle is my childhood friend. We went to elementary school together and we were best friends. I'm good. How are you doing, Rochelle? That's true. We did know each other from pre-K. Yes, you're right. Yep, we went to elementary school all the way up. It was pre-K through 4th. And then I went to a private school my 5th grade year. And then I went back to public school, but I moved. So I didn't get to see you as much after that, but we still did get to see each other. Okay, now this piece right here, you can either tie in a bow or you can do what I'm gonna do, and I'm just gonna cross this over like this and squish it together so it kind of looks like a bow, like this. And then I'm gonna take some more adhesive and put it right there. And like I said, you can use the glue dot. And I'm just gonna stick this on there like that. And then I'm gonna take this and put it on top and it'll hold it. So we want this right about, it's grabbing onto those pieces, sorry. Right about there. And of course you can change this however you want it to be, it doesn't matter, but that's basically it. So this is the sentiment they had on the thing, but you can, like I said, do, oops, that one kind of, I didn't see that. It's a little bit covering. We'll just do that. There we go. Okay. So you can change the sentiment is what I wanted to show you with that. You don't have to have the exact same one, but isn't that beautiful? The copper is just stunning. And I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but they are absolutely gorgeous. So that is our first card. Okay. Our second card is the leaf one, and we're going to need this long sentiment that says, "You make my heart smile." So first we'll fold our card, get it all nice and straight, and burnish that. Me? No, I'm not a grandma. Not yet. My kids are old enough, but my daughter's going to be 20 tomorrow. Can you believe that? My baby is going to be 20 tomorrow. It just blows my mind. And then my son he turned 21 last year, so he will be 22 in September. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, okay. So now we're going to do this one, and I'll put it here so you guys can see it. So again, we have the vellum piece that we need to make sure when we put it down that the adhesive that we use is covered. And you can put this down whichever direction you want. It doesn't really matter. This is how they did it, okay? And then I'm going to have stuff all right here. So I'm going to go ahead and put adhesive here, because I know that that'll be covered. And then I'm going to center, whoops, don't put it on. Don't put it on. I almost put it on. Ah. I need, sorry, we need 24 inches of the twine. So 16 plus 8. And I think $21, $17, and 2. I cannot believe you have another one that's 2. That's crazy. And I will tell her happy birthday. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sandra. Yeah, I can't believe she's turning 20. Just blows my mind. So what I'm going to do is since I already put adhesive on this, I'm going to put my little silicone mat down so that I can, this is like the hardest part of this card, is trying to get this tied on vellum because it's just crazy. So what I recommend that you do is get it to this point and then put a glue dot there, or use your tweezers like this to hold it so that you can tie a bow. This twine has a mind of its own, I tell you what. It's really cool looking, but it does it does what it wants to do. Okay. And we want the bow part to be big enough that it's going to show behind the sentiment, so don't be afraid to make the loop. Seriously? How did that just happen? You guys, I know you come here just to watch me be crazy and goof up. It's okay, I don't mind. I'll laugh with you. Okay, I have no idea how that just happened. That was weird. I told you it had a mind of its own. Okay, seriously. Behave. Okay. Bows on camera, you guys. I don't know what it is. It's like a curse. Everybody has problems with doing bows on camera. You know, I wasn't even supposed to have the 2 I had, so. Okay. But I am glad I did. All right, so now we've got that done. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here, and I'm just going to center it. Like so. And remember, I only have adhesive right here because that's the only part that's going to be covered. So now I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to put some dimensionals on it. Sometimes, well, this particular set of twine, the other one didn't do that to me, but that one right there is being kind of persnickety. So, I don't know why. I am leaving a little bit of a tunnel here for the actual ribbon so that I don't have a bump behind my dimensionals. And I'm going to move this. Well, no, that's fine. Okay. So this is going to go right about here. Like so. And you can trim this if you want to. Like this one's kind of long, so I'm going to trim that one. And you can make it go theoretically where you want it to go. I'm going to pull this over here before I put that down like that, and that'll make it kind of go over here. Also, if you run your thumb along it, it'll help it to calm down. Okay, so now we have the pink flower, the purple flower, which is going to go under the pink, the ribbon that's driving me nuts, and then the little yellow flower that goes up here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the purple flower down, and the top is going to overlap this just a little bit, so I don't want to take my dimensionals all the way to the top because I know that that's going to overlap just a tad. So I'm going to do this. Like so. And then we'll do two, probably not actually, let's just do one dimensional on the yellow one, and we'll put a little bit of adhesive or glue dot right there. And we'll put this one up here like this. All right, and then the pink one, we're only going to put dimensionals on this area. So these areas we're not going to put any because we have other stuff there that already has dimensionals. Okay. Like so. Ta-da! There you have it. Such beautiful copper. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Peggy. Yes, and these are reverse tweezers, so we don't actually sell these, but this one is by EK Tools. I recommend this one because even if you have arthritis, they're easy to use. Some of the other ones out there are really tough. So glad you're on, Peggy. Let's see what else. You're pregnant again, Rochelle? I didn't even know that. Congratulations. And it's gonna be soon. You're probably miserable. Okay, so that one's done now. All right, number 3 is this one here. We're gonna do the this is the way they have it in the kit with the hello dear friend, but I'm actually using the just a little note, but I'm going to do everything else the same. I just did the different sentiment. Oh, I know. I love those tweezers. Love them. I use them for all kinds of stuff. You just, you know, I mean, you need another hand sometimes. It's just the way it is. So we're going to fold this over. Burnish that, and then does this one doesn't have any twine on it, so this one we're gonna put the leaves down like this, and then we'll do the rest. So this is really simple. All you need to do is take the glue dots, and I'm gonna put one on the last leaf and then these two. Whoops. Sometimes it's easier if you use your spatula for this, or the end of your scissors, something like that, to get the glue on there. And then you just take the release paper off. And we'll put that right here. We want it to stick out toward the edge of the card. And then let's do the other one. You're welcome. I need to make a list. When you get one of my kits, there is a list in there of things you might want to use. And those are things that I highly recommend. But there are a few things out there that, you know, we don't sell. And the reverse tweezers, we used to, but we don't anymore. So that is one of those things that you have to get elsewhere. And if you have Prime, I can give you a link where you can get those from Amazon. That's the best deal I found. The ones locally, like at Michael's or whatever, or Hobby Lobby, are not as cheap. So if you want to save a little bit, I can give you that link. So we're putting dimensionals on the sentiment. And we're just going to put this, we want to put it high enough that we have room for a flower, but not too high. So we're going to leave a little bit of purple showing at the top there. It's about 1/2 inch up maybe, like that. And then the flower is going to cover at the top up here, so we don't want to put dimensionals up there. We only want to put dimensionals at the bottom. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of adhesive, or you could use a glue dot at the top just so that I can get it to stick to the message here. And there we have it. Very simple, but absolutely beautiful. So that is the third one. And last but not least, I love the purple on these, purple and the green. It's just so beautiful. So we'll go ahead and fold this one. Yes, the pick your tool. You guys, if I haven't ever shown you this, this is one of the most amazing tools. And I have two, but this is one of the most amazing tools. So you have on this end, you have a putty end for picking up things that, like in particular, if you're going to be doing like sequins or something like that, it's very useful. You've probably seen me use it. And this, you just, when it dries, you take that off and roll it up and more comes, and then it comes with an extra one of those for that end. On this end, you have a spatula. You can flip this over and you have your piercer, which I have my piercer on the end of this one because I use this one for when I do my die cutting and stuff. And then you also have this one here, which is a stylus that you can change out. So we have that as well. And on this one, this is an add-on that you can purchase that comes with this piece right here is an add-on that you can purchase, and it comes with the little like foam pads to roll out your die cuts on, like to get all the little pieces out. And so I just have a piercer on this one as well, so that I can use that for when I'm doing that kind of thing. But and my stylus I usually keep separate, and I use my little lids on here because I don't tend to keep them on the other side, but because I don't use that as much. So, but they are useful. I use the stylus for things. I just don't use it as much. Okay, so yeah, the pick your tool is awesome. I wish we still sold the tweezers too, but we just don't. But yeah, everybody needs a pick your tool because it is so, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this to stop. I don't know why it's doing that. I really think it must be humidity because my last one didn't do that. Okay, so this one here, most of the middle is going to be covered, so we can very easily just go ahead and put this down in the center of the card, like so. And then we need 12 inches of the twine. That seems like a lot to me, but go figure. Some of my ladies know these are really sharp. They come with a guard, and I recommend that you, if you're at all fumbly, you keep it on there because these are extremely sharp. I have cut myself. I have poked myself and drawn blood. They're really good scissors, but you know, just be careful because they're meant for precision cutting and stuff. And so you want to be careful with that. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put dimensionals on this. You like this one the best? It is cute, isn't it? Wait till you see my alternatives. I think you'll like some of them. I made some cute ones. I was proud of them. Okay, so we're going to take the backings off of this, and then that will go right here in the center. And then we're going to make a little bow with this. Or you can make a false bow if you'd rather. I'm going to do this just so I don't have to fuss with it later, because I think it might drive me nuts. It's going to be hard to do the bow anyway, but you like this one the best too? Oh, no, you love the pick your tool. That's what you were responding to. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, the pick your tool is awesome. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so now I'm going to take a glue dot and I'm just going to put it down right there. Take the little release paper off. And I'm going to stick my bow right there. Now, this sentiment is going to go right here, right below that little bow, or you can go completely under the bow if you'd like to, which I think I'm going to do this time. But we need to put dimensionals on this as well. So hopefully I got that straight, like so. And then, so you can choose if you want it to be on it or off it, it doesn't matter. I'll take that off. Okay, so that is how you're supposed to make the cards, and there are 3 of each. So you can make them as is, or you can do some of my alternatives if you'd like. I also made a layout to show you. The other thing I want to point out with these cards is that because of the copper that is on them, oh, one of my hairs got loose, sorry. Okay, because of the copper that's already on them, they don't have any other embellishments, but you could certainly add other embellishments. So let me show you what some of the other embellishments are that I would recommend. So first of all, right now we still have the gold glitter dots, which you could use, but because it's copper, you might not like the mixed metal. We also have, which I think would be great, the new in May, we're going to have these, which you could always add on as well. They would go very well. Can't get them yet unless you're a demonstrator, but you know. We'll also have the new in colors, but some of these would go very nicely on here. The elegant faceted gems, of course, you could put gems on there. Now we have the gold, but again, I think the gold is probably going to clash a little bit. Of course, you can use plain white. And let's see, on this blue one, this would look really pretty. What else do we have? These could look nice. Some of the ones from, oh, that would look cool. Some of the ones from the holiday rhinestones would look nice. So we have a lot of rhinestones, different kinds. And then let's see, what else do we have? What do you think about pearls? The pink pearls and the purple pearls would look really nice on this, so that would be good. You also have your iridescent pearls. And we also have the playing with patterns resin dots. So the purple and the yellow here, which I think is Mango Melody. That doesn't say on here. Would look good on there as well. And you could always do pearls if you wanted to as well. So we have lots of different embellishments that you could add on to this if you wanted to. So don't forget that. Remember that those are available as well. But they're beautiful even without that. So, okay. So those are the way they came, right? So let's talk about some alternatives. Sorry, I'm trying to deal with my mess here. I got stuff everywhere. All right. First of all, I'm going to show you the layout that I did because I usually try to take one of everything from the kit. So basically what I just used to make those 4 cards, I set that same stuff out in front of me and I make a layout with it. Obviously I need to add 12 by 12 paper and things like that, but it really does help. So this is what I came up with. And of course, again, there's no embellishments on this, but I could certainly add those. So I used the this paper here is from the hydrangeas set. So in case you're wondering, this purple that just has kind of like a little flower pattern on it, tone on tone, is from that, as well as this piece right here. Those are both from the hydrangea set. And I only added those because I just needed a little bit more. Obviously this is 12 by 12 paper that I was able to cut down, but I needed another piece. So this in the background is Purple Posy. Yep, this is Purple Posy, which is retiring. And then of course this piece here is Melon Mambo, which is what coordinates with the card here. So I have Melon Mambo here and behind here. Then I used Garden Green behind this piece. And obviously these are card fronts. This is a card front as well. You will notice I don't have the little striped card front. It just didn't end up working out. And then these 2 pieces are from the inside of the envelopes, which I can show you how to cut if somebody needs to know how to do that. And then of course I have my pieces and my flowers scattered throughout. Now this one here, you could put a picture that goes over part of it, or you could put a picture that's here and just leave that separate. It's, you know, it works either way. Same with this. This makes a really great place to journal, but you could also use it for a picture if you wanted to. So keep that in mind, that not every spot has to be what you think it has to be. Again, here, because I have a flower here, which I can tuck a picture under, I made sure not to put any of my dimensionals there. But you could put a round picture here or an oval picture. It doesn't have to be square. So just because the mat is square doesn't mean, or rectangle, doesn't mean that it has to be. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, I think this turned out really nice. I'd love to hear what you guys think. It looks like Sandra said, love the layout. Lisa said, so pretty. Anyway, this is a beautiful kit, and I think it made an absolutely gorgeous layout. So just keep in mind that you can use pieces from kits for anything. So, and I think Kathy said she likes it too, but I'm not sure if that's what she was responding to. So, okay. So let me show you some of my alternatives. All right. So here's the first one I made. I took the front, I tend to take the fronts off of cards and reuse them, but I took the front off and I cut it in half. There's a piece of Melon Mambo behind that as well. It is a white card base, but then I put Melon Mambo to cover the whole front. So it looks the same as the basic card, but it opens as a gatefold. And inside I have the Melon Mambo again, another piece of white, and then this was a little strip left over from one of the envelopes, so I put that on the inside. And here I used a piece of Old Olive just to add a dimension, a matte, if you will, to the sentiment. And you might notice that I used a different color ink. I used Melon Mambo here. And I used the gold dots because I just wanted to show you guys that, you know, you can use those as well. Since I didn't use any of the copper proper on here, even though this little line around here is copper, it works because it's not like really strong. So I think that card turned out really cute. I'm so glad, thank you. Okay, the next card here is fairly simple. This is an Old Olive card base. It's my standard insert. I used a little piece of So Saffron here, and So Saffron behind this piece of white. So this isn't one of the actual ones from the kit. This is separate because I wanted it to be bigger. And you notice that I still used one of these pieces and just set it in a different direction. I did put a tiny dot of glue behind the areas where they come together, like the intersections of this gold foil, and it hides the glue. So you gotta be really careful. You can't put too much, but it does work. So that way this wasn't flappy. So I think this turned out really good. Obviously this is the inside of the envelope, one of the envelopes. You can do it with either one, but it was the inside of the bigger one. Okay, so that's that one. I like that one. I think it's cute. This one I love. This is, I love purple, so the greens and the purples make me happy. So you're probably going, how did you do that? Okay, so this piece of paper here is actually from, it's that same piece that was on the layout. It's actually from the hydrangea set. And then I took this stamp here, the little leaf stamp, and I stamped with the Highland Heather, and then I stamped off. So I have two different tones going on all over. So I've got first generation and second generation stamping on the background. And then of course I use this piece and one of the little sentiments with, I used the Highland Heather ink. I also put a layer of white behind this piece so it has a little bit of a border. So there is a mat there, and then my standard insert. This is another, I did a lot of the old olive card bases. So this is another one. I did put this matte piece through the embossing, through the machine with an embossing folder. This is the Tasteful Textures, what is it called? Yeah, Tasteful Textiles, that's what it's called. And I used some of our Bumblebee ribbon here. And I added this little piece as well. So this is actually, I should show these together because I did all of these the same way, essentially. So I took my flowers and I said, I want to do pink. So I added the pink. I want to do blue, and then I'll do the purple. So that's what I did. So this is a piece of cardstock. It's not ribbon, but these two have the ribbon and the yellow flowers as an accent, because there's yellow in these anyway. I didn't use any yellow on this one. I just didn't feel like it. So, and you can see I used the envelope insides, and I cut this card completely in half like this. It's actually not quite in half. It's a little bit smaller one direction. And then this one, this piece is from this card. Okay. And then the inside of the envelope. Okay, so, and then these are just mats that I made with those colors of cardstock and textured. So yeah, I think these turned out really cute. And I think, yeah, on this one I have the magenta in the background. Now this one I did on the purple cardstock, so I didn't do that, but I did put a darker strip of purple like I have here. So yeah, so those are the three I did with like half pieces. And then I did, okay, sorry, I'm trying to make sure I grab the right ones. Okay, next I did these two, and they are kind of similar as well. I put a piece of white cardstock behind this piece, so it looks like that's what it looks like it's a white piece, but it's not. It's still just this vellum piece. And then I used the Seaside Spray, which is lighter than the Misty Moonlight, but it goes with it very well to matte this one, and a couple of the yellow flowers. I love yellow and blue together. They look really nice. And then of course I used the Seaside in the inside as well. On this one I went with the pink and purple. So you can see how I did that, and I still used one of these pieces. Now you might notice something. This, it was not a card base, a big card base. It's a small card base. So what I did is I cut this off, the edges off, and I cut the back off. And I took those two pieces from two of the cards and put them together. The only part of the seam that you can see is right there, and you really can't see it because it's lines. So it makes it look bigger than what you actually originally had. So I like that as well. Sometimes you just have to kind of think outside the box, but it's really fun to do different things with the cards. I think I did, yeah, and I did the purple on the inside of this one as well. And then I made this set with some of the I had a lot of envelope insides left, and I wanted to use them, especially the smaller pieces that came from, I would take an envelope like this, and this piece that's in here, okay, this piece that's in here I'd use for a card base, but then I'd have this strip, and I wanted to figure out something to do with all those. So I ended up making these with those and the pieces of hydrangea paper here, and then I used the hydrangea set to make a little flower, and this pink is also from the hydrangea set. So it goes very nicely. I just wanted to kind of show you how the hydrangea goes with it so well. What was smart, Martha? Tell me what you like. So I was able to make 5 of those cards with those little pieces. But I have to tell you, I still have left over all of this that I didn't use. So first of all, I have all of these card backs that are just plain white that I can use. And then I still have several of the envelope tops that I can make more of these cards with, or I can make something else with. Actually, these are going the opposite direction, so I don't know which way I did that. I think these came from the small cards, if I remember right. Yes, they did. These pieces came from the small cards. The small envelopes, I'm sorry. And then I had a whole bunch of sentiment strips left as well. So I had several of the long ones and several of the medium ones left. And the other little pieces. So I just want to show you that there's still a lot I can make with what's left over. Excuse me. I also made a couple pieces of old olive and took my my scripty, what do you call it? Embossing folder on this, and I was going to use this for a card, but I haven't done it yet. So I just wanted to show you what I had thus far, because I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, so those are all the alternatives I made, and I ended up with quite a few cards, plus the originals from doing that and the layout. So by just adding a little bit of cardstock to a project, you could just add the old olive and you could do a whole lot extra with this kit. So I highly recommend that. Oh, using the inside of the envelope, you mean this stuff right here? Or do you mean taking the these two pieces together? Excuse me, on this one. I'm talking too much. It's making my throat hurt. Yeah. Does anybody need me to show you how to cut open and use the envelope? I love using the insides of envelopes like that for DSP because it's something that we don't already have in our collection, but it goes with our stuff. So, yeah. Okay, a couple of announcements and then I'll do a drawing. Actually, I got a couple of drawings to do. I forgot to do my last week drawing from yesterday's class, so I'm going to do that one as well today. So, just announcements real quick for anybody who's new or doesn't know. I know sometimes you're like, I see this every day, but I need to make sure that everybody gets this information. That's the only reason that I do it every time. So bear with me for 1 second. So if you are not familiar with me, again, my name is Jeri Mobley. I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! And I do videos every Friday and Saturday at 2 p.m. Central. So that's Central Time. And the Friday classes are craft organizing, Fun Fold Friday, Paper Crafting 101, and Advanced Paper Crafting. And then my Saturday classes, I do my monthly class. I do Paper Pumpkin with alternatives, like I did today with this kit. I do my monthly club. And then on the 4th week, I do things like the kit or Paper Share, which we'll be doing next month, or mystery stamping, different things like that. I'm hoping to add on to this, but right now it's just Fridays and Saturdays at 2 p.m. Central. You can see me every one of those days on here live, or you can watch the replay on Facebook or watch the replay on my YouTube channel, which is also Shameless Stamper. So that's important. Okay, next, my monthly club monthly club. My monthly class for May, the deadline for that is coming up on the 7th. So if you are interested in doing that, please just text me and I will get you the details. But if you're interested in doing that, this is the Shark Frenzy set, and these cards are so cute. This one is a pop-up shadow box card. It's so cute. And then we have this one here, the cute little top, and a shaker card as well. Yeah, it's just got a regular inside, but the shaker card as well. So these are super cute. And then there is, for those of you that scrapbook, there is a add-on layout that you can do that turned out so cute. And the neat thing about these cards and this layout is that these little sharks are completely, let me show you the thing. I talk about it all the time, but I haven't shown you. They're completely like, you can do whatever you want with them. So you have one big shark and one baby shark, but then you have all these little accessories. So you can add a bow or a necklace like I did on one of the cards, or here's a monocle, glasses, purse. I used eyelashes on all the girls, the little lips, for instance, a mustache. It's really cute. And then you can do, you know, grandma, papa, mommy, daddy, whatever. So you can use whichever words on here you want. It doesn't have to look exactly like mine. You can customize it to whatever you want to use it for. But I think this layout turned out super cute, and I'm very excited about doing that. Okay, then I have my club. So my club is a subscription, but you can pause or cancel at any time. So if you haven't already subscribed to the club, this month is going to be amazing. We are doing and I'm only going to show you one of the 4 projects because it's an exclusive thing, and so I don't show all of my stuff. I want to keep this exclusive for my club members. And you get a lot of stuff with club. You can ask anybody on here that does my club and they will tell you that I give gifts and I do lots of fun stuff. So, but this is one of the butterfly cards that we'll be doing. I don't know if you can see the glitter paper. It's beautiful, rainbow glitter paper. And so this is a gorgeous card, but we're going to be making 4 projects with that club. And then there is also an add-on layout, which is gorgeous. So if you are interested in that, again, just text me. I can send you the information. Thank you, Kathy. Also coming up, for those of you that are not familiar, I'm doing my paper share. A paper share is an incredible way to get all of the paper in a new catalog without spending all that money. You only spend a quarter of the money, because what we do is I buy all the paper, I cut it in 4, and everybody gets a 1/4 of the pack. You still get all of the paper, it's just 6x6 instead of 12x12. So it saves you a ton of money, but you can still get usable paper that you can see in your hands, which is really nice. There are 16 new paper packs. That's 180 sheets of 6x6 paper. It's a great value. I pack everything really cute like this. So it has all of the information on it, and this is a resealable packaging that you can use for storage and everything. So it comes really nice. Again, you can ask anybody on here that has done my paper share before, and they will tell you that they don't miss it. So we will also be doing 10 cards for all of the new papers, not the in family card, the family colors. I can't even talk. Not the family's DSP, but the other ones. And I've got a few of them started here. I can't get all the papers yet, so I can only go with what I have. But I have started a few of them here that you can kind of see. So, but we are going to be doing some beautiful cards. And then, because the papers are gorgeous. So that is $65. You get the 10 cards, all of the paper, 10 card kits, sorry, all of the paper, prizes, free stuff, because I give like a free gift to everybody as well. If you'd like to do the specialty paper share with like acetate and vellum and things like that with the new stuff, that's an additional $8. And if you are a demonstrator, you can buy the bundle that we're using or anything else you want to use for sentiments and so on. But if you are not and you would like to save some money, you can buy either the stamp set or the bundle from me. with tax only. I won't charge you the shipping when you do the paper share. So that saves you some money as well. And this is a beautiful set, the Pansy Patch. It has gorgeous sentiments. I absolutely love them. This die set is incredible as well. So, and I think you saw that here. I did one of the pansies right here. You can kind of see that. It's so gorgeous. So that's what we'll be doing for the paper share. I highly recommend it. It's a great way to go. It's a great way to see all the new paper. Go paper share. Yes, it's a great way to get all the paper. And it's usable samples. It's not like you're just getting like a little piece. You're getting a 6x6 piece that you can use on cards. So it's really great. Okay, that is due, by the way, by May 3rd. So if you are interested, please text me right away and let me know, because that will be, you need to be registered and paid by May 3rd. Okay, and then I also have my upcoming class schedule. If anybody would like this, please let me know. I can text it to you or mail it to you, either way. And if you're interested in the paper pumpkin kits, which is a monthly subscription from Stampin' Up, you can do that through me. I can send you a link. This month's is Batter Up, and on the 7th, they will be doing an amazing promotion where you can get this kit for $5. $5. So I highly recommend it. If you've never done this before, sign up and get this kit for $5. If you're already a member, you can't do that. But if you've never done it before, or you're currently not doing it, you can get it for $5. I also have, with the new catalog coming out, if you need one, please let me know. I will be doing annual bingo similar to my spring bingo, which is still going on through June. And this runs, of course, the full year. For the annual bingo, gives you an opportunity to earn a product for free. So I can send these to you as well. This is just the instructional card. The bingo comes with it. Okay, I think that's all of, oh wait, I'm sorry. I did forget something. I'm silly. Oh my goodness. This was important. This is amazing, you guys. If you have never been a demonstrator, you may not know this, but most of our demonstrators are just hobbyists. They don't actually do what I do or do classes or anything like that. They just buy the product for cheaper because you can save 20% or more depending on how long you've been doing it and how much you've purchased or sold. And if you do want to sell, you can make 20% or more. And so it's a really great deal. Normally, our starting kit to join is $99, and you get $125 in free product. So you get to choose what you want. Business supplies you get additionally for free, but you choose what you want. $125 in product, and you only pay $99 plus tax for it. You don't even pay shipping. Shipping's free too. But next month, starting on the 4th, they are doing a special promotion, a Join Plus promotion, where you can join and get, for the $99 instead of $125, $155. So it's an extra $30 in free product. That's $56 in free product when you join, and you can get whatever you want. So it's really a great deal. I highly recommend it. Please call me and I'll send you a link so that you can easily sign up starting on the 4th. But you can text me now and I can send you that link anytime. Okay. So that's all the announcements. Thanks for bearing with me there. I hope you guys don't mind that I have to do announcements, but I don't want you guys to miss things. There's some pretty cool stuff going on out there, you know? Okay, so let's do the drawings. So first of all, I have, I forgot to do this drawing yesterday, and I need to do this drawing from last week as well. So we're going to do those two. If Cheryl King sees this, I need to get your address to send you this that you won back in March. If I don't have it by the end of the month, I'm just going to put this back in the thing for someone else to win. So I'd love to send this to you. It's beautiful paper. I mean, it's gorgeous. So just text me your address and I will get that to you. Okay. So I've got these two to do, and then I need to do one for today as well, and then I'll have one left over for next week. Okay, so let's do today's. Let me grab my little sticky note. So we have today's and next week's. So what I do, for anyone who doesn't know, Lisa, can you cancel the one that you just signed up for? What are you talking about? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Cancel what? Okay, so if you're talking about Paper Pumpkin, I don't think it will matter, because if you cancel, you're canceling for next month's, and then yeah, I don't think that would work. I just wrote the wrong date on here. I'm so silly. Oh my goodness. I'll just fix it later. Okay, so this is the 4/24 today's comment drawing. So what I do is I draw from the comments on the live. So as you make comments, you're getting entries into the drawing. And then a week later, I come back and I do a second drawing from the comments. So if you have to watch the replay, say on there, comment, watching the replay, and go ahead and comment as you watch the video as though you're watching it live. It doesn't matter. All those comments will still go towards you having opportunities to win. So those who are on live get the double opportunity of you know, being in the drawing twice. But if you are watching the replay, you can still do it. So those little papers are driving me nuts. Okay, so let me do today's drawing. Lisa, let me talk to you on the phone because I'm not really sure what's going on there. So let's talk on the phone and we'll figure that out. Okay, so let's do this drawing. Here we go. And it landed on Kathy Galliard. You are the winner for today. And then I think next week is my week off, so this will probably be on the following week. I might get on next week. I'm just not sure because it's the 5th week, I think. I'll have to look at the calendar, but I'm pretty sure it's the 5th Friday and Saturday. So I'm not sure when this will be. Okay, so let's do last week's 2 drawings real quick. Oh. I know, the snail paper is adorable. Okay, so this is from the, this should have been drawn yesterday is what I'm trying to say. So let me go over here and draw that real quick and see who won that. So this is from the class on 416, which is Paper Crafting 101, I believe. Yep. Okay, so let me draw from this. Not as many comments on that as I usually get. Okay, here we go. And scroll. Sandra Easley. You won this one. And then this one was from my club little live that I did. And yeah. So let's open this one up. Good gracious, there's a lot of comments on this one. Bear with me, give me a second. I have to get them all on the thing here. That is a lot of comments. Come on. That is not what I wanted to do. Sorry guys, I screwed up. Bear with me. Okay, I think I got them all. All right. Renee Bowman. Renee Bowman won this one. Congratulations to all of you ladies who won today. Kathy, Sandra, and Renee. Let me come back over here. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. Awesome. You're all on here too. Isn't that funny? See, it pays to be on. Okay, well, I hope you guys had fun today. I sure did, and I hope that you got some inspiration and enjoyed creating and all that kind of stuff. So if you have any questions, please contact me. You can text me anytime. I'll respond as soon as I can. And I love each and every one of you. Being with you makes me happy. Even though I only get to see your little comments, it makes my day. So I really appreciate all of you being here. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a great week. I will see you on Friday at 2 p.m. Central for my next class, and have a great week. Love you. God bless.